Welcome back to Truck and Tuesday, Super Concept here, and welcome back to Truck Testing Remaster. If we're driving with these trucks, I make sure I'm going to be driving somewhere else and never able to get right there. And looks like I almost forgot to say thank you so much for 150 subscribers and over 20,000 views as well. So when 150 subscriber means we're going to be driving a Ford F-150, so we're going to be choosing any vehicles for all cars and stuff. We're starting with the Ford F-150 and not insanely for Crown Victoria, and I cannot able to get right there. And even it's as likely for two cars, and we're going to be spawning our Ford F-150 first. So I just absolutely spawned right there. So this is my first time to drive for a pickup truck for my first time. This is 150 subscribers, and this is not a part 2 as well. So this is not absolutely going to be never driving around, so I have to check the map, and it won't be able to see right there. And let us check for this map, and it's not going to be finding any way to the city. And we're not getting right there to Phoenix. No, you're gonna get around here. And it looks like I'm opening the door. And let's get around for the manual transmission. And looks like I'm about to start the engine if I just press shift right there. So I won't be able to get around right there. And I'm not absolutely getting ourselves right there. So I'm not gonna be producing so much lag out there. And the lights has turned on. I'm not gonna be hitting so many RPMs until the lights gone red. Looks like I'm gonna be trying to drive safe to do so. It feels like I'm in a good condition for me, and it's not gonna be absolutely to do so. And it's absolutely Truckin' Tuesday, so I'm just first driving a pickup truck as well. So I love doing this for only American references. So I just bring back for American reference instead of Asian things. I hate it for just so much things, and it's absolutely very nonsense for just one. I am so gonna be never confused for this moment, and we're gonna be driving around in the city, and somebody just absolutely going to be playing music as well. I'm not gonna be playing one music at a time, and it's not gonna be such a very long prideless, and I just mute myself, and I just literally ran into a red light, and I forgot to turn on my volume as well. I'm at the parking lot, and looks like I'm gonna be turning on the engine. So let's get around here at the city, and it's got to be a little bit loud, but I need to get closer to this vehicle. So as you can see inside for this interior, and it was absolutely never gonna be such a very various thing. So let's move on, and we're absolutely not in the truck parking, and looks like I'm going around in the city, and I won't able to do so right there. And I'm just gonna be leaving you guys for sharing this video. So if you enjoy for this video, so make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and this game is linked in the description below, and don't forget to click that bell as I'm gonna be doing so. And we're just absolutely went there in the truck parking. So this is where I'm just absolutely going to be trained and parking with some kind of trucks, and absolutely never gonna be trying to learn here while I'm just trucking around. But looks like I'm going to be making ourselves on time before the red light just dropped off, and I mean it's absolutely nothing as well. So we went here to the gas station, and I just went across in the railroad crossing as well. Probably, I'm not sure. I'm just losing a lot of RPM, so I might going to get stall an engine. Even though I can hear the sun is absolutely rising up, and we don't know really is, and I just almost ran over a stop sign.
5 hours later.
It was a late morning because it was absolutely containing for distractions for me, and I wasn't able to do so, and we're still on red light depth, and we're gonna be going into the interstate, and let's get around here. We're not absolutely going to be wasting some time, so let's get to it. And it seems like the Ford F-150 is pretty much to slow down, speeding against 50 miles an hour. So I just slowed down for this. I didn't recognize the speed limit, and I can't able to do so. It looks like it's not absolutely going to speeding over 55 miles an hour, but looks like I absolutely speeding around. We're just in kind of these things until I'm going to get pulled over. So there is no admin commands right there. So we're moving into the desert, and looks like this is the best things like I do. So like I say, I went into the interior, and this onboard view is just a great idea, and I won't able to see some clouds covering up for this situation, and I absolutely being slowed down. And if I'm going to enter inside the onboard view again, I won't be able to do this, and because it's absolutely not really loud as well. So I came inside this vehicle, and it looks like I'm just keeping on controls using by the PC, speeding for 55 miles an hour. And I think it's not just well for just one reason, for just one. So speeding to 60 miles an hour is not an option, because and absolutely going to be over speed for this limited, and never going to be limited to only just one. This is a not absolutely we're going to be out of servers, just we're almost there for just not limited in servers for this time. So if we're gonna be trying to find somewhere else, and we're moving out through the desert, and I almost going to across the solid lane, and looks like we're entering to the desert line as well. So we're almost at the end, and it cannot be. And looks like we're inside to the desert, and we're not going to get around inside of this strategy or somewhere. So looks like I'm speeding a little bit slow. We still came about in deserts a few moments ago, and looks like it's been a really late morning. I mean, it's starting to get in the afternoon, but looks like it's absolutely, where is the time? But I won't able to see it like this, and if I just press in the menu screen, I won't able to find out what this going on. I'm just speeding a little bit slow. And where are these things? In the middle of the desert. It looks like this is not able to get to be, and slowing down for just only one moment until we get out of the desert, which is still kind of making things for just do look. It's pretty much that I'm still going to be still happy for this, and I'm really happy to drive an Ford F-150. That I'm gonna be such a great idea to drive a pickup truck for my first time. And if I'm going to be driving a pickup truck for the first time, that I'm going to be get this pickup truck in Berkeley County as well. So we're almost out of the desert, and we still came by inside for these. It's not out of the desert. We're coming to the Australian woods, and we're still in depth for 55 miles an hour. It looks like we came to the end of the interstate, and we're absolutely not in Australia as well. Wait a second, is this Australia? I wonder it is. And it's probably made such a very good idea, and we're absolutely end of this road for this kind of very one stuff. This is not a truly one thing. I won't be such a bad mood or something. It's not a I won't suggest that we just come for a halt. And where should I won't able to stop this video until we came to this, and we're entering to the desert again. So we're not going to be such a very too slow for this moment until we're not going to be out of this moment. It looks like we're inside for this desert as well, so I will be back in a few minutes.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
I turned on the volume up, and looks like it was a little bit loud, and it's absolutely going to be never so notorious every day. And every time that I'm going to be traveling very far as I'm speeding throughout 45 miles an hour, so I'm going to be slowing down to just down to 50 miles an hour. So it's not the fastest way that I'm going to be doing this. And it's still far, and that I just went a few minutes ago, and it's not absolutely going to be such a very 12 seconds later for just only one absolutely incredible one thing for just I'm gonna be driving still, and we're gonna be never absolutely gonna be such a bad situation. And this is my strategy to get around things for just a little bit fast, that I'm going to get caught by the police officer, and it's absolutely really good as well. So I'm just going to be to give in this game for a good review. So I love going to be never going to be speeding as too fast. I'm speeding throughout 45 miles an hour. So I speed a little bit for inside a lane, and I'm just nothing that I'm going to be getting a little bit closer, and we're inside the interior, and we're just moving out of the desert as well. So looks like we're not coming into the interstate, and it looks like we're just in the middle of the desert, and we just absolutely move out.
Later that evening.
We saw the sunset, and we're just inside of this kind of town. It's not an unknown town because I'm just gonna be in nearby for this kind of a departure place. And looks like I'm gonna be turning on the headlights once again, so I need to get around inside the motel. And looks like, even though that I absolutely going to be ending for this video, so I might sure that this must be a truck parkings only. So looks like I'm going back into for just only one thing, so I just gonna be parked legally right there, because in order to do so I just turn off the headlights. I need to get off for this vehicle, and just in case, I just didn't turn off the engine because I was so really forgotten, and I just made our first thing. That I made this first thing, so I'm absolutely going to be in. So that means I'm going to be end this video for right now. If I try to do so, it's not what I say. So if I just buy the room or something, I can able to do so. So anyways, if you enjoy for this video, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell. So I have to turn on the headlights on, and I won't able to do so, so I might able to break some laws. And if you like for just one thing, so this game is linked in the description, and you have to enjoy for this. Going to be riding a Ford F-150, so looks like I love this experience. And even though I won't able to drive for a Crown Victoria. And it's about to end this video for this time, so thank you for watching, and this is Turbo Concept signing off, and I'll see you down the line. Cheer out.